Weather chaos strikes again at professional tennis, and once more, we're left questioning whether tournaments are truly prepared for Mother Nature's unpredictable moods. Here's what unfolded on a dramatically disrupted Day 2 at the Korea Open 2025 presented by Motiva. While most players sat helplessly in the locker rooms, watching raindrops destroy their carefully planned schedules, Barbora Krejcikova emerged as the sole survivor of Seoul's weather warfare. The two-time Grand Slam champion seized a precious window of dry conditions to demolish qualifier Tatiana Prozorova with a commanding 6-1, 6-2 victory that lasted just 76 minutes. But here's where it gets controversial. Was Krejcikova simply lucky, or does this highlight a fundamental flaw in tournament scheduling? The Czech star's triumph came after an agonizing 2-hour delay that would have mentally drained lesser competitors. Yet she maintained her focus brilliantly, dispatching Prozorova with clinical precision before the skies opened once again, as if the weather gods were deliberately testing her resolve. This kind of mental fortitude separates champions from the rest. But should players really have to endure these lottery-like conditions? Meanwhile, Emma Raducanu, the 8th seed and former U.S. Open champion, found herself among the casualties of Seoul's meteorological mayhem. Her highly anticipated first-round clash against Jaqueline Cristian joined 4 other matches in the frustrating limbo of postponement until Wednesday. For a player still rebuilding her career trajectory, these scheduling disruptions can be particularly costly in terms of rhythm and preparation. And this is the part most people miss. Rain delays don't affect all players equally. Consider Diana Schneider's predicament. The 5th seed was locked in an intriguing battle with qualifier Caddy McNally, having dropped the opening set 6-2 to the determined American before roaring back to level the match with an identical 6-2 second set victory. Just as momentum was shifting and the contest was reaching its crescendo, the rain intervened like an unwelcome referee. Now Schneider must somehow recapture that hard-earned momentum on Wednesday. A psychological challenge that could prove decisive. The postponement list reads like a who's who of international tennis. Defending champion and 6th seed Beatriz Haddad Maia couldn't even begin her title defense against wildcard back Dayon. While other compelling matchups, including Suzanne Lehmann's versus Tatiana Maria and Sorana Cirstea against lucky loser Anastasia Zakharova, were also washed out. This raises a thought-provoking question that tournament organizers seem reluctant to address. In an era of covered courts and advanced weather forecasting, why are we still allowing rain to dictate professional tennis schedules so dramatically? Some argue it's part of the sport's natural charm and unpredictability. Others contend it's an outdated approach that unfairly disadvantages certain players and disappoints fans who've traveled from far and wide. Krejcikova's advancement to face either Raducanu or Cristian in the second round now carries extra significance. She's the only player who managed to build genuine match momentum on Day 2, potentially giving her a psychological edge over opponents who are still mentally stuck in their rain-delayed first-round encounters. What's your take on this weather controversy? Should tournaments invest more heavily in covered courts and climate-controlled environments? Or does the unpredictability of outdoor conditions add an essential element of drama to professional tennis? Share your thoughts, because this debate affects every player, every tournament, and ultimately, every fan's experience of the sport we love.